Hey kids, get ready to explore the wonders of autumn as stories galore for us. It's pumpkin time, little farm. Story by Coral Zelenik, illustrated by Carrie Ann Zelenik. You know it's pumpkin time when the little farm wakes from its long sleep to a brisk and cool fall morning. You know it's pumpkin time when the little farm sees geese flying south for the winter. You know it's pumpkin time on the little farm when the little farmer and his wife eat pumpkin pancakes with maple syrup for breakfast. You know it's pumpkin time when the animals on the little farm get fed their early morning breakfast of pumpkin oats and gourds. You know it's pumpkin time on the little farm when the apples fall from the trees and are ready for apple picking. You know it's pumpkin time when the little farm's truck begins to rumble down the road with a heaping load of shiny pumpkins to sell at the market. You know it's pumpkin time when you taste the crisp homemade apple cider from the little farm's cider press. You know it's pumpkin time when the little farm smells of homemade pumpkin bread just out of the oven. You know it's pumpkin time when you see the scarecrow rise out of the cornfield behind the little farm. You know it's pumpkin time on the little farm when the leaves start to make a magical blanket of colors on the ground below. You know it's pumpkin time on the little farm when the pumpkin patch has vines winding through pumpkins of every shape and size. You know it's pumpkin time when the farmer's wife begins to make homemade applesauce with the freshly picked apples from the little farm. You know it's pumpkin time when the little red tractor at the little farm pulls the hayride full of moms, dads, and children out to the pumpkin patch. You know it's pumpkin time when the big tractors begin to work in the fields from dawn until dusk on the little farm. You know it's pumpkin time at the little farm when the children run from the bus to the pumpkin patch to pick a pumpkin just the right size to take home. You know it's pumpkin time when the animals of the little farm are taken in from the fields and are snug and warm in their cozy little red barn in their very own stables for the cool fall nights. You know it's pumpkin time when the days begin to shorten and the sun starts to set behind the hills of the pumpkin patch on the little farm. You know it's pumpkin time on the little farm when bats come out at dusk to dine upon apples that have fallen to the ground below. You know it's pumpkin time when the harvest moon rises and all is quiet and peaceful on the little farm. It's pumpkin time, little farm. Good night. Boys and girls, we hope you enjoyed our story. Thank you for listening. It's pumpkin time. Bye. Today, the book we're going to read is called By the Light of the Harvest Moon. Today, September 22nd, 2022, is the first day of autumn. So we're going to read about the fall and things that we can do during harvest time or autumn. Okay, we're going to mark this book and getepic.com as one of our favorites. And we're going to listen to our story.
By the Light of the Harvest Moon by Harriet Ziefert. Illustrations by Mark Jones. The harvest moon shines tonight. Everyone is still at work on Apple Hill Farm. The corn is ripe since late summer, and the men and boys carry the last of it in burlap bags to the corn crib. Around midnight, one weary farmer crosses the road and walks slowly toward his house. He will try to sleep, though the harvest moon still shines brightly. The cows and the sheep stand very still. They stare up at the orange-yellow ball, which floats on the bottom of the sky like a big round balloon. The animals talk to the moon, but she does not answer their low moos and high-pitched baas. The wind speaks softly at first, then louder. Swish, swish. She delivers gusty blasts of air over the fields and farmhouse. Orange, yellow, and crimson leaves swirl and twirl and dance in the sky until a cloud of leaves settles in the pumpkin patch. When the gusts subside, leaf people emerge from the pile. First come grown-ups, then come children, and then pets. The leaf people find a clearing and begin decorating tables with maple leaf placemats, golden mums, and pumpkin centerpieces. Shh, hurry before the children return, says a mother in a red dress. While the grown-ups prepare, the children play on a nearby hillside. They bob for apples, juggle acorns, string popcorn necklaces, and weave wreaths of gold and rust-colored leaves. The best game of all is stacking pumpkins. One boy says, "I can stack 6 pumpkins." "I can stack 10, boasts another. "Watch that it doesn't topple over," warns a child. Too late. All the pumpkins roll down, down, down the hill. Catch them! Stop them, the children shout. They chase the runaway pumpkins down, down, down the hill, right into the middle of a party! A dessert party! Surprise! Sing the mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas. A grandma gathers the children around. Today is the autumnal equinox. The hours of daylight and darkness are equal and fall begins. Fruits, vegetables, and grains are harvested. Leaves turn the color of jewels, and we get to eat pie. Everyone laughs. Then they feast on the sweetest treats from the fall harvest: pumpkin, apple, pear, and pecan pies. Under the light of the moon, a daddy raises his glass of cider and toasts the new season. When the last bite of pie is eaten, the leaf people pack everything up, join hands, and wait. Hold on, children. There's still fun to be had. The moon closes its eyes and goes to sleep, but the wind awakens from its slumber and delivers gusty blasts of air. Swish, swish. The wind blows the leaf people out of the clearing, out of the pumpkin patch, and into the crisp, moonlit night. The next morning, the sun shines on Apple Hill Farm. The farmer is in the farmhouse. The cows and sheep are in the barn. The leaves are in the pumpkin patch. Everything is in its place.
Hi, I hope that you enjoyed hearing the story about autumn, or some call it fall. I've included some pictures that will show some of the things that my family likes to do when it's autumn. Apple picking, which is like harvesting that we learned about in the story, viewing and buying sunflowers, and finally, decorating the inside and the outside of our home. Thank you for watching. Bye.